Yo, Elliot. All right, we got this question about sexy six-pack abs from our buddy Calvis, who lives in Latvia. He goes on to say that he's got real low body fat, he's got six-pack abs, but he notices that he walks around and he kind of lets it hang somewhat. Recently, he's been pulling his belly in as he walks around on the beach or at the club when he takes off his shirt, I don't know. And apparently he feels that it looks better, it's more attractive. And he's also experiencing an inability to breathe deep. He's starting to like suffocate because he's holding his belly in. He wants to know if it's really a good idea to continue doing this, even though he's more attractive, but losing his breath. So, the very first thing I want to do is share a paradigm of mine with you that causes me to consider that your health and well-being, right? This is fucking crazy, right? Your health and well-being is far more important than the way you look, right? We become so neurotic and so attached to the physical world that we believe we are what we look like, and all of our value is attached to our six-pack abs or the car we drive, the things that are on the external, on the surface of our life. Just below that thin layer, right? That thin surface, it's so fucking thin it can be torn, right? And you've watched it tear. What I'm talking about is your physiology. What you look like on the outside is a direct manifestation of your physiology and psychology, right? And if you start fucking with your physiology by tampering with the most basic of all human functions, that if it goes offline, you die, breathing, then you're setting yourself up for a host of all different types of physiological dysfunctions, hormonal difficulties, psychological difficulties. Breathing is pneuma, it's who we are, right? God breathed into the dust and created us, right? There's a reason why the poem goes that way. It's because it's all about the fucking breath. You look at ancient religions, it's all about the breath, even in the East, you know? Chinese, Indian, it's all about the breath. If you go fucking with your ability to breathe in order to have a set of six-pack abs, not only does it show me where your values lie, but I'm also, as a bystander, gonna watch as your physiology deteriorates, right? I'm being a bit irate here. The point is, it makes no sense to hold your belly in a little bit tighter so that you don't have so much of a protrusion, which, by the way, is not necessarily, the protrusion that we've become disgusted with is an overabundance of fat, right? Visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. You don't have that, right? But that particular area, as it hangs and it's loose, is a sign of high vitality and sexuality, right? Because when we breathe, the muscles that are associated with breathing are not in the lungs, they're actually the diaphragm. And as you drop that down and your belly extends, it shows that you're alive, you're vital, you're vibrant. So don't be disgusted by it. It's a good thing. Okay, talking too much today. The point is, don't fuck with your breathing. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot.